Hello guys, welcome to a very special video. I'm gonna give you some first impressions and a little bit of an overview, if I can, of Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness. Yay! This expansion came out 3 days ago? Well, when you're watching this it will have come out 3 days ago, so it's pretty new. Haven't played too much of it, so I'm not sure I can show you everything that's going on, but I'm gonna try. So I have been playing a game as the Ukraine, so I'm gonna jump into that in a second and show you what's going on. And after like maybe half an hour playing that, I'm gonna jump into a bigger the Great Powers game and try to show you that perspective, because it's probably gonna be different. So yeah, let's jump in. It's 1893. Yes. This game, haven't done anything really. Just basically looking at the world, how it's going on and shit like that. One of the new features is this, the newspapers, and it's they said in the developer diaries that it's gonna be like one newspaper per year, mostly. Now, so far I have had how much? 120 newspapers, and I'm about halfway through. It's a little bit further than that, but about halfway through. So it's actually more than 2 per year. As you can see, in 1891 I got 3 newspapers. In 90 I got 3 newspapers. No, in 90 actually I got a lot more. I got 5. So yeah, it's I don't know when it posts a newspaper, but this is basically newspapers text is gonna change, or title is gonna change depending on what country you're playing and what government that country is having. There are generic ones and there are special ones, like this one is a special one. I think they said there's like 80 types of newspaper in the game, or about there. So so it's quite a few. Now you can see here that there is things like relation stuff, there's AI stuff, what AI thinks of different countries. There's a lot of these fears of someone, and I don't care about that. So yeah, I don't like this article at all, but I like that it talks about the wars. There's some scientific stuff. I don't really care about that either, but I don't mind it as much as I do this one. Relations is cool to know that, sometimes at least. There's like revolts, that's revolutions or rebels going on. Research again, another revolution. Broke the country. And yeah, higher standing among the nations, so they are climbing. That's what? They're not great. They are a great power. Holy shit! Yeah, nice. Yeah, so there are economic stuff, and there are. I mostly got that at the beginning, like global cooling. Our ice age will start. Like flavor stuff. Rabbit emerges from a hat. Oldest man. Like stuff like this. I like these funny little articles. They are pretty nice. So The newspaper is cool. It's a cool feature. Some of the articles I don't care about, especially the fears of someone is it emerges way too much, and they are not really relevant to me. I would like it if the game would put more relevant articles in the newspaper to my country. So I don't care if the Portuguese and the UK is having a little hissy fit over each other or something like that, or are afraid of each other. I don't care. I'm Ukraine. I'm not even close to them. So yeah, it could be more relevant, but it's a cool feature, and they're gonna probably do some patching on that. That's gonna be the main focus here in this video, patching, because there's a lot that needs to be patched. Now, of course, I'm not gonna say anything bad about Paradox, because they put this out and it's all kinds of broken and it's shit and blah blah blah. In a game that has a scale of this one, and the amount of new things that are in this, there is bound to be bugs, and there are bound to be troubles. So yeah, good on them. They put it out and they're gonna patch it. It's the way it goes, and this game is gonna be awesome. But now, okay, another thing. We got colonial power points. Now you start to accumulate this when you are a great power or a secondary power, and you're getting these based on your technology and your navy. So this is my navy. It's pretty shit, but I just made it so I have a navy, actually. I didn't colonize at all. So these points you are gonna spend on colonizing Africa and Asia and stuff like that. We're gonna talk about this little patchwork here, because that's one of my most not unliked features right now, as it is implemented. But colonization is not just a focus now. You put a focus down and it goes. It's more of a race against other nations, and it's a pretty cool system on its own. You basically build up a colony, and you have to be like 2 stages in front of someone, or 3, I think. The other great power who is also trying to get that thing. Before you can claim it, so it's not like a little bar goes up and when it fills, you're in. You're always racing. You can go and come up from behind if you have more points. Each of the stages costs more and more and more, so you have to really think about if you want to be in that race or you want another territory instead. So a pretty cool system. Now another system that goes into colonization is dominions. These points are going to be spent on your colonies, whether you are only building them right now or you already have them as colonies. And they're going to be tied down in there. And you can release dominions, which are like puppet colony states. Like the Dominion of Tunisia, or the Russian Democratic Union of Eritrea, or stuff like that. You can release them, and you will keep them in your sphere. You're gonna keep them in as a satellite, but you are not gonna have direct control. Actually, you don't have retain your sphere on that. Which is interesting. I thought you would do that. Apparently not. Let's see, another one. Yeah, you don't. So you can release the dominions like these ones, and They're pretty cool on their own. They are like new countries, and they get dynamic names based on where they are. And I think the starting government type, but like I think this one is, yeah, it's an absolute monarchy, but it's called a United States, and so it's a bit weird. Timbuktu Federation is an absolute monarchy. Yeah, whatever. But the problem with this system is that the great powers are really, really, really inclined to just release everything, especially the UK, and it's most noticeable here in Australia, because at the start of the game, Australia or the British have these coastal provinces that you see in green, and they release it immediately. Same goes with New Zealand. They have this green thing, and they release it immediately as a dominion. As you can see, Australia and New Zealand, and I think I wrote New Zealand with 2 E's somewhere just recently. Anyway, yeah, so they immediately release it, and they then start to colonize this inner area. And I started like 2 or 3 games to see if this is really going on, because the forums are filled with complaints about this. And yes, they are doing it immediately in the first year. So yeah, pretty much sucks, because even though there are cores for New Zealand, they are never gonna get it. New Zealand is very tiny now. Australia is not powerful enough either to get these cores in here, unless they go for a what is called crisis, but yeah, that's not gonna happen ever, probably. So yeah, they are currently fixing this issue where they are releasing everything, and as you can see, the Spanish are doing it. Most of the great powers, when they colonize, they get one area of the map, they release it, and they try to get another one with those points that went free. So they are really gonna have to do something about this system, because yeah, it turns Africa and Oceania into a fucking patchwork. I don't know, there's probably nothing here. It's really that these two, Grand State of Borneo and the North Borneo Kingdom, these two should be the same thing, but they are not, so I don't know. It's interesting that the Grand State of Borneo has gone free, so no, that can happen, apparently. Haven't noticed that yet, but yeah, People's Republic of something, what is it? Of Moluccas. That's a Dominion as well. So they got dynamic flags and dynamic names, which is pretty cool, but they are really trigger happy with that, so it's not the best. You can see some differences on the map, by the way, like China being broken up from my LP. That's because I used a mod, which is not up to date yet with this game. So this is the vanilla, I guess vanilla Heart of Darkness. So yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah, Russia released Yukon territory as a dominion. It's apparently Canada as well right now, so I don't know. It's wait, no, that is Canada. So Russia released Canada here, so Canada is not gonna form here. This is British Canada, and it's not gonna be a country. But the British have released Colombia as a dominion because they wanted to free up points. So yeah, that's a bit weird, and leads to shit like this. So basically, Canada is this tiny thing, and it's not gonna form here ever because it is already formed. So unless Canada can take all of this, Canada is not gonna happen. in this timeline, and yeah, it's gonna happen without Colombia because the British released it just like that. So here you can see actually there is one part of the map that isn't colonized yet. I can't do it yet because yeah, I'm far away and shit like that. But you start off as an expedition, and you can create a protectorate, and then you can create like outposts and go on until someone wins. If you're the only one, you're gonna win, and that's it. Alright, so that's one of the things. Another thing is crises. You can start a crisis on either with a colony. I think when you're in a colonial race. I don't know about that, but you can start a I think it's called flashpoint. Yeah, flashpoints. Start a flashpoint where you have cores, but they are not in your territory. So basically, Austria is having cores here for me. That's Ruthenia, that's Ukraine. So this area here has Ukrainian cores. So I can set up national focus here to start it. It's increasing by 4.5% each month, which is a really low thing. Here you can see the breakdown. 0.15 from the focus. There is no liberation movement, so I get 0 from that. If there were a movement in Austria to liberate this land, I would have some percentage there. The basic is 0.08. I don't think that changes ever. And since Austria is great power, and they're probably in number 5 position, I got minus 0.08%, 8%, yeah, from that. So I get minus 0.01% on this flashpoint. So it's not going to happen right now until Austria is this high on the list. How big a great power is, that percentage will go down or up. I think 2% is the maximum if it's the number 1 great power and you're trying to flashpoint against them. And I think it goes like 2, 1.5, no, wait, 2, 1.6, 1. No. Anyway, so it goes down, and I think it's 2, 1.75, 1.5, 1.2, 0.8. Actually, take it down to the 10th. Anyway, and it's 0.8, 0.6, 0.4, and 0.2, I think, or something like that. So if I were to do this to like Romania or somewhere like that, but I don't have a core here, so I can't. I don't think I have a core here either. Yeah, there was released it anyway. So those are flashpoints, and once the flashpoints reach 100%, they are gonna go into crisis. And when a crisis is going, I'm gonna speed up the thing because there's gonna be a crisis at one point. Okay. Meanwhile, good. Okay. There we go. So we can go to war against Romania, really? Oh, okay. They are in Russia's spirit of influence, so apparently they rework rebels as well, so they spawn less often but with bigger power. I haven't seen it yet, although I had like 2 small revolts and 1 big one, and the big one was stuff. Yeah, so it can happen. apparently. What else? Naval combat has been reworked, but we're not gonna see it here once I... Alright, there we go. Ah, okay, we're not gonna see it because it's already fizzled. So they have to... Okay, when a crisis starts, each party, the defending party and the... I guess we can say attacking party, need to enlist a great power, or themselves, I guess, if they are a great power, by their side, or the crisis is gonna go away pretty quickly. If they have done that, everyone goes bankrupt. Fucking hell! Seriously, look at that! Holy shit! Giving loans to everyone and make... Yeah, there we go, communists! Yeah, and this is quite scary. I'm not gonna do anything about that. I'm gonna kill that one party and then... Oh, really? Russia, please. Can I go on here? Thank you. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Let's go. Because I do want to be communist. So I'm gonna let them do their thing. Okay. That's nice. Yeah, I have the same. Alright, so they can remain there. Let's get... What do we want to get? Steam turbine. That's what I wanted to get, I think. What was it, assembly line? Oh no, it was this. Yeah, I want the plus coal because I have a lot of coal. Right, so another thing is this one, where let's say I want to talk to France and form alliance. It says they will not accept, but there's a little question mark here, and it says why won't they accept it. We have they don't have us here, so we get minus 25 with that. Too many alliances. That happens because they have too many alliances, but before, I think it's like 1892, you can only have one great power as your ally, and that's it. So yeah, now it's only minus 40. It was like minus 10,000 or something like that before. Ally on ally is good, nice. I think they are allied with Russia or something like that. Army strength, navy strength, base reluctance, yeah, you know, the drill, so they won't accept my things, but there is always stuff like this, so you can always know why when they do it. See? The fear. I don't care what Egyptians fear, I don't want to kill them, I don't want to do anything about them. And 55 people won the lottery, so it's probably a thing. And they found the gold somewhere in the Goda territory, so in the Americas. Yeah, so there are nice things in the newspaper. Some things I don't care about, but there are nice things. Let's go back to the crises. Problem with crises right now is there can be only one at one given time, and there can be only one every 18 months, I believe. So they are really slow, they are really unreliable, and it's really hard to pull it off before others do it, because there's a lot of crises going around, and yeah, since growth is really slow, once you start losing it, you are gonna keep losing it probably. So there have been a couple of crises where Hungary was involved. I don't know who started it, but I think there was like 5 or 6 crises now. Crises? Whatever. I think crises is the word. Where Hungary was to be released from Austria. But I don't know why it happened. Oh, hello. Krakow is Wow, that's cool. I don't know why it happened, but there was 2 or 3, I think 2 at least, 2 crises where it was France and Prussia and the UK against Austria and Russia. And they took all of Austria, they took all the lands that are Hungary, and now the wars have ticking war score. So that means if you capture and hold the target of your conquest, for example, your war score is gonna go up, and you don't have to hold everything. So you don't have to hold, for example, you want this Russian territory. You don't have to capture like 75% of Russia to get that little tiny territory. You can just get that, hold that for a while, and then the war score will go up and you will win. So that's pretty nice. But and that crisis, since they held all of Austria, Prussia and France together, I don't know if UK did anything on that, but whatever. So they held all of Austria, but it went away for no apparent reason. It wasn't 100% war score yet. That's true, but I don't know why they gave up. And I've seen this in a few wars already, that the AI just gives up on the original war goal. They will settle for... Alright, we got a... Cool. And a new communist flag and everything. That's pretty nice. It's like a red and blue with a sickle and hammer on it. I guess we'll see it when... Yeah. That's cool. Ooh, I can do this now. Thank fuck, I haven't done any reforms ever because I was in a monarchy. So, what do I want to do? No one wants anything. Okay, school system is a thing I want. This has been reworked. There's not... there's less of these, but they come slower, I guess. They took out some stupid stuff like slavery and child labor and stuff like that. No, slavery is actually in there still, but they took out child labor and like there were safety regulations and health regulations. They took out health regulations, thank God. I don't even know why that was in there, or if it's, or maybe this is the norm one and the mod has that. I think this has been reworked, but don't hold me to that. Look at all the money I'm getting now. Yeah, I haven't played a ton of the base game without the BDM mod, so I don't know if this was changed or not. Technology has been changed quite a lot, actually. These are not like plus 100%, plus 200%, or stuff like that. The last one has plus 100%. There are fewer inventions in some places, like medicine is still overpowered, but electricity don't have as many, I think. And like army stuff has been completely reworked. Navy stuff has been completely reworked. The base stuff is the same, but the inventions are not, and the bonuses are not. So, but I can't really compare it. So sorry about that. Now let's see a fucking crisis now. I like this new flag. It's much prettier than the monarchic flag of the Ukraine. What else? The naval combat has been reworked, but you're not gonna see that. Probably gonna start a war as a great power next time, so you can see it. I think I'm gonna go down that line. Actually, I'm gonna take this because I'm having trouble with my factories. Iberia, alright. Alright, I love these social reforms just coming now. Love it. There's not a lot of decisions. I don't know. It's probably the mod that gave all those decisions. As Ukraine, you don't have any. Basically, I haven't made one decision yet. Maybe one at the complete beginning. Alright. Oh fuck. Christ went away again. Alright, maybe I should just say screw it and hop on the next one. Another game. Great cider. Oh wow. Amelia? Who is Amelia? So yeah, shit is a little bit fucked up with the Dominions. My two biggest problems is, actually three biggest problems, is the AI is giving up too fast, crises are too hard to set in motion, and they took way too much time to cool down, and because of the Dominions. Okay, either beer halls or I don't have liberals, so fuck them. The AI is way too prone on giving away their colonies as dominions, which makes a lot more countries, and which it makes a lot varied game, a lot more varied game, but it comes out like weird. Like there's the state of Bas Congo, and there's a free state of Cameroon, and there's a fucking North Cameroon, Democratic Republic of North Cameroon. These two could be the same country, but they're not. And they're both Spanish, as you can see. So Spain released this one, then went on this one, then released this one, and then went on this one. It doesn't work really, and there's Principality of Niger Delta, and not Niger in that way. So yeah, it just, there should be a thing where if they release a should be in blocks. They should release it in bigger blocks for one, and second, they should like if they have a Dominion and they release another one right next to it in the same area, that one should attach to the older one. That would make a lot better map. So these two would be the same Dominion, like the Dominion of Tunisia or Timbuktu, I don't care. This should be the same. It's actually Portugal, not Dominion. These should be the same. These three should be the same Dominion. Actually, this one as well. These four should be the same Dominion. Or these two and these two. That would actually look pretty. This one and this one. So, it's a bit weird. Russians shouldn't release this area and then leave this one alone. Or if they colonize this after they release this one, this should attach to this Dominion as well. I don't know what would be a good system, but not this one. Or they just should balance the AI so it doesn't release everyone all the time. Because that sucks, to be perfectly honest. Alright, so yeah, let's jump into another game because this is quite fucked. And there's not gonna be a... Look at our awesome flag. I like this flag, really. It's a nice design. This is really weird. Like, Brazil was a great power. Whatever. It's not as weird as I have seen it, but it's quite weird. Should we start as France? Or Prussia? Let's start as Prussia. They are smaller. Prussia lost their starting casus belli against Austria. Thank God. So the North German Federation will not, and the North German Federation will not form as quickly as it has. For some reason, I don't know about these German states. I haven't played them yet. So, all right, I'm gonna set a research. This one because it's good. I'm gonna set something for something. All right. Let's just move out in a second. All right. Show empty states. Let's set workers here and here. Not like I'm gonna continue this game, but let's just do this right. All right. Let's look at their budget. Max out everything. Come on. Max it out. Oh, some actually tariffs do something. But I'm gonna keep it like 10%. Alright, I'm gonna keep this down. I'm gonna keep this down for now. Oh yeah, this has been changed. There's like 3 stockpile sliders now. Land, naval, and building construction. So if you're building something, you want to prioritize that, but don't want to lose all the money. You can drag this up, drag this down. Naval has a minimum of 30%. I don't know why, but it's just there. Alright. I don't know if I have a casus belli on anyone. These guys might, yeah, they're Austrian spheres. So can I attack like these guys? Go like kill. Oh, but I can form alliance. It's UK. It's Prussia. Okay, so I don't have a justification against them. I don't have a thing against them either, and can justify because our relations are too high. Whatever. Do we have navy? Yes, we do, and no, we don't. That's a very small navy. So I'm gonna build up some navy dudes, so I can show you the. I don't know where I'm building all these, but whatever. Naval stuff has been changed. You can't build naval ports in every single province. You can build it every single region, and you can only build big ships when that's fine. Cool. I know what I'm getting all the time, but yeah, see? These guys have a lot of descendants. So yeah, you can build big ships at like stage 2 or stage 1 naval bases, I think. They can build in provinces where there are naval bases. You can build ships where there are no naval bases, but you can build big ships only where there are naval bases. As you can see, different Zeitung here. Zeitung means newspaper in German. Cherry blossoms. Other. Seriously? Paper mill. Let's actually subsidize everything so they don't close. Yeah, potato blights are really annoying. They happen all the time, at least for me in the Ukraine. It has happened like every 2 years for the first 40 years. It's probably some tech or something, but whatever. Alright. Alright, blah blah. I don't care. Good riddance. Let's justify thing against Denmark. Release a puppet. So we can show off some... Oh, actually. Just set this naval as a rallying point. Alright. We can build some military as well. Military roles have changed, like Hussars got reconnaissance as they are really important right now. Dragoons have reconnaissance as well. These guards have become less useful. They are still very powerful, but they are less useful than they were before. Engineers are really good at defense, and they have siege, so they can take forts. But basically you need hussars or cavalry or dragoons to quickly take provinces. You need engineers to take forts. You need infantry to take like the damage, and most bigger or first line of defense, and artillery as the second line, and big damage dealers. So it changed up a little bit. There's not gonna be, like they said in the diary, there's not gonna be like one brigade in each territory and sieging all time, because it's probably more useful to have a bigger varied troop going from province to province with like hussars and cavalry and stuff like that to... Okay, they caught me. Aww, why not? Oh yeah, alright. They're probably allied with someone else now. Am I allied with someone else? Or is it just me? I don't know. There's way too many flags here to count them. Oh well, whatever. No, the wait, those are spheres. I'm stupid. Allied with UK, yeah. So me, where's me? There's me. And a great power, but yes, the UK and Austria are allied. They cannot ally anyone else right now. Russia, how about Russia? Except because they are allied with France, so those two are out. Ottomans, that's 1,000. They are allied with someone else as well. Wait, it's just 1,000? Negative relations 1,000. Alright. That's a bit... that escalated quickly. Oh, I should have looked at the newspaper on my Ukrainian thing. Right, we can do engineers now, which is good. I wanted that. I want medicine too. Alright. let's move our troops up here a little bit closer. They're close enough. Alright, and ask for... Oops, no, that's fine, you let me through, I like that. Alright, still have a little bit of time, so I don't want to fuck up this game completely, but not like anyone has too much militancy, whatever. Let's go and declare war for this puppet. Holstein. Alright, so we can show off something. So I think if I take Holstein now, that we'll get a taking war score. Or not, I'm not sure. Actually, just move on there. That's all our troops. I haven't made any new ones, but it should be enough. Alright. Forward. Move forward 2. And you move forward 2, 3, 4. Alright, there's some Danish ships, so we're gonna try to do something about that. And show off the naval combat. Hopefully. I know I'm sending in fucking transports as well, but I don't care. So what I'm saying is basically fuck it. Alright, so we're sieging. I think there's a way to see why it's going well. So we have engineers, so that's good. I don't think we have any hussars anywhere. Oh, we have some horses here, dragoons, alright. That's good. So these guys took their places almost at the same time, but these guys are really far ahead, even further ahead than these guys, because they have fucking hussars. They have all the fucking or dragoons. Actually, they got some cuirassiers as well. It's all horses. What the fuck? See, horses can take quite a lot. And oh shit, we really won? No. Ah, fuck. There we go. So naval combat has me reworked. Like, I'm sinking ships now. These guys are moving in. There are some like, okay, so that's I think my transport, no, it's their transport against my frigate, and they are moving in, targeting them, doing something, damaging stuff. I don't know, I don't care. I never really done any naval combat in this game, and yeah, this looks cool, but like, okay, we won basically. So yeah, that's been reworked. I'm alright with that. Okay, to that, let's go to there. You guys go there, you guys, come on, you guys go there. Alright, so, we have what we need, I believe. So, Release. Alright, fine. It is fine. So I can march back. And take up troops in a more reasonable manner. Alright, war between Prussia and Denmark. It's a little bit late, but whatever. It's an August newspaper and it's now September, so we had war back then. Okay, let's merge them, create new unit balance. Alright, select, go. You create new unit balance, close, select, go. There. Balance, select, go. If I were smarter I could just do something different, but whatever. Alright, let's wait for a crisis. Hopefully it will happen. Okay. Right now I don't care about this. At all. There's too much to care about right now. Alright, Victoria's Corner. Haven't played this Prussia ever, so I don't know what's going on now, but I'm just waiting for that freaking thing. I don't think I can colonize because, yeah, life ratings and stuff like that. It's still the same, but it's not just a race to machine guns and what is called imperialism. So that's pretty cool. Whatever. And as you can see, UK has already done the same thing as before, released Australia and New Zealand because they wanted something else. They released Colombia again because they probably wanted something else. They're probably colonizing Canada, so that's why. So yeah, it's a bit fucked how the AI handles this sort of thing. I guess they got a little bit too much of a free hand in this, so yeah, troublesome is the word I'm looking for, but I guess it works right now. And Portugal already released Mozambique. Because they are doing something again. Don't ask, I don't know. It's Portugal. Come on, Crisis. Rear your ugly head. Okay, let's do railroads. I want a crisis. Probably won't happen when I want to show off one of the biggest features. Fucking hell. Just screwing with me now. Sure. Wait, Brazil? The fuck? Well, I don't know. Something's going on. Okay. Sing, bitches, sing. Alright, I'm not gonna build anything, but sure. It's item this still. War between Tuscany and two Sicilies. USA expands. Intervention, intervention. Invention, not intervention. Russian research completes. Brazil goes to war. Netherlands fears us. That is useful information. Our newspaper. Anhalt fears us. Good. Mozart Festival. Stuff like that. Come on, Crisis! I don't care. I'm just gonna click on random. I just wanna see a crisis and I'm gonna go. I'm still waiting. Ooh, there we go. So we have a crisis. We can say no or yes or whatever. We can either show interest here or not. If we don't, we lose prestige. So we better show fucking interest. Alright, international crisis, British Columbia. Okay. So the crisis. The USA wants to get British Columbia. The UK also wants British Columbia. And the UK is backed by Austria. This is the thing that we are talking about. So basically the USA and the UK both started to colonize here. They got an expedition, they got colonists, they got an outpost, they got a settlement, and they started building guard posts. It's pretty fucking even right now. And the USA set a focus here, so that it grew a flashpoint here, so that they can get different great powers on their side as I don't know, like leverage against the other one. So there are two ways, or actually three ways, a crisis can resolve. First way, it goes away because no one cares. Now it's two great powers, so it's not gonna go away. There's two great powers on each side, one great power on each side, so it's gonna continue. If there's no great powers on one side for a while, it goes away, as you have seen before. Second resolution: great powers start supporting sides, and one of the sides give up. Basically, if I would back the UK, they would have themselves, Austria, and me. Unless, like, France and Russia joins them, which I doubt will happen. They are gonna say, oh, okay, so I'm not really sure about this, and back out. And then the UK wins and they acquire British Columbia as a colony. The third resolution is that this thing goes all the way up. If the orange thing goes all the way up, it goes into fully blown war, and the war will star each side. And the USA right now against the UK, Austria, and me. Right? Pretty simple system. I wish there could be more crises going on at one time, but I understand why it's not a thing, and I understand why they decided to do this. So, you see, Turkey, or the Ottoman Empire, sorry, has joined our side as well. So there's a good chance that this will go away and the USA will back out. They could bribe each other. Yeah, see, they could bribe the powers to join their side. But I think the AI mostly chooses. Yeah, see, minus 19, minus 31, minus 34. So no one will join the USA. Although they are not gonna support us either. They're gonna support us even less. Too many war goals, we have one. So they could bribe them and pull them in their favor. I'm just gonna wait until this goes and got a new newspaper, Crisis and Emotion, details it a little bit. Not too much though. So it's weird. It only says there's a crisis, things going on, but it doesn't say what, where, when, who. It doesn't say anything interesting about crises, at this point at least. Next newspaper will probably say that the crisis went between the USA and the UK, and it went into full war and stuff like that. But right now, nothing. This is kind of weird. Also, Persia's in the war. So yeah, USA gave British Columbia away to the UK because they are pussies. So yeah, that's Crisis. So basically, overview of this whole. It's not a DLC. It's an expansion pack. It's got a lot more than DLC could offer. It's got. I'm gonna jump back in my Ukraine game and see how the newspaper changed. Because I'm really interested in that. They said it's gonna change according to ideology and stuff like that. So there are really interesting things in this expansion. Sadly, the most ambitious things of this thing kind of are broken right now, in a sense. They are not broken that the game is unplayable. The game is still fun. It's just weird right now. So the crisis system is kind of weird. It could be improved a bit. So, but they're working on it. I know, because I am reading the forums quite regularly. So. Got healthcare for them. So yeah, they are trying to improve the crisis system a little bit. It's not bad. It's just weird. The Dominion system is right now it's bad, to be honest. But they said that they are working on that as well. Sure, something. Yeah, they are way too happy about raising everything. I'm not a fan of that. Those are all newspapers still. What else? They haven't said that the willingness of backing out of a crisis war on either side, and basically the AI's willingness to fight is gonna change in the next patch. I hope they are working on that, because that's the thing that bugs me the most. Because seriously, there were... Okay, that was fast. Because because, as I said, there was at least 5 crises set in motion because of Hungary, and 2 of them got really, really close, and none of them actually happened. So that's a bit annoying, but right, there's another crisis. So you can see I can't do anything right now, and since they couldn't get a support from a great power, it went away. Only great powers can play in a crisis, but it seems like fun. Yeah, the willingness to fight until the war goals are complete is a bit weird. So both of those wars, I think they added goals like humiliation and cutting down the size. Austria. And cool. This is going really fast. I think they added those war goals and they went ahead and just said that's fine with me. That's enough for me, and they just stopped the war because of that. So yeah, willingness to fight until the war is done should be higher, I believe, but I don't know. It might be just my perception of the whole thing. It might not be broken. It might just be AI doing their AI business and think of their AI buddies and having too much war exhaustion or something like that. Maybe the UK was the leader of that war and they decided it's not worth it for them, even though France and Prussia was fucking up Austria bad. But the UK was just had enough and and backed out both times. So might have been that. I don't know. I don't know who started that war or who started that crisis actually. But yeah, I was really pumped to see. Alright. I was really pumped to see Hungary being released because I never seen it happen organically, but it didn't happen. That's kind of sad. Come on, give me newspaper. What? There's no newspaper in fucking Evil Town. State press only. I should get press though. No. Nothing. I want a newspaper. Thank you. Wow. Seriously? I got a newspaper in 40 years? Going on 5? That's weird. So communists don't get newspapers. I think it's a bug. It should be a bug because if it's not, it's weird. Oh well. So yeah, this was. Come on, start it. This was the overview of the new Heart of Darkness expansion for Victoria 2. It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet, but it's got great potential and it's still really fun. So I think you should buy it if you are playing Victoria and haven't bought it already. So hope this helped for you would-be buyers out there. I hope it was entertaining for you who just watch stuff like this, and I hope you understand more of this whole thing. There are a lot of things that have been changed that I haven't mentioned, but oh yeah, they added a new country here, or well, island, Jan Mayen, which is Swedish right now, and I think it starts with 15 dudes. Although it has 2,000 population now, so I don't know if it starts with that or not. But in real life, it has like 18 people living there, so they put it in as a joke. But right now, it's the hardest country to play as. Actually, let's close off by checking it out. I don't think I start with it because it's Swedish. Yeah. But you could probably release it. Okay, so let's go into here. Release nations. Release, yes, play as. Alright, there we go. That's the population. Yeah, 15 people. There we go. So there's 15 people living here, all Norwegians. All Protestant. And the funniest thing is, there are three political parties, for 15 people. So yeah, it's fun. I don't know how you can play this. I don't know how you can win this, but yeah. It's the hardest country to play now, actually. I guess if you just set your focus to attract immigration, your population probably will grow. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. And you cannot even field anything, really. You can go for culture, I guess. But yeah, you can't field an army until you have 3,000 dudes at least willing to join that army. Aha! Someone died. Poor John. No. That's all. 13. No. Why? Why? Piece of population. That's kind of funny. No, my people are dying. Why are they dying? I'm killing all of them because they can't have anything. There's nothing here for them. There's no money here at all. Zero income, zero everything. There's no jobs. What are they doing actually? What are the jobs? They're farmers. Farmers, clergyman and soldier. They are dying. This is the generic newspaper. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little presentation. And tomorrow there will be another part of my Victoria 2 Let's Play, so watch that. See you guys. Bye bye.